Good morning everybody. Well, it's not raining, so why don't we do some hard landscaping? Yep, let's do some steps on the end cottage. Got a bit of a task to get them over there. Got a few ideas, got a little bit of tidying up at the front to do first. But yeah, it'd be nice to continue with the paving, at least a little way up to the doorway so we can get in and out, easier access. So yeah, I'll get set up and we get cracking. So that's all the sand off the trailer. The next step is to work out how I'm going to get these huge stones over there. Got a few ideas. Now I'm probably going to use that one. Definitely that one. Definitely that one. They're the two sort of main steps. Now there's lots of stones buried in here. I'm going to have to get my strimmer out and have a tidy up in this area, see what I've got. I'm going to move this one, as large as it is. That will probably be able to move that, so we'll get that over there. At least that way got a clean passage to get the stone that direction. Light as a feather. We've got it to here, so now it's just simply a case of getting the long metal bar under it and just rolling it over. We'll move some of this out of the way, do some measurements. Now if I had what they call a turfer, which is like a big ratchet, I'd set something up in the door opening, a big long bar, and then yank it over like that on the turfer, which in turn would pull the stone in. But by the time I get that set up, I'd have done this. This isn't too bad. It's all about the centre of gravity. And there will come a point where I can't roll it over. It might be now. Or a sack barrow, sometimes you can flip it with these. So my next step, excuse the pun, but this has got to come this way to kind of line up here. So I may get a rope around it and pull it this way again, or I might try and just lever it over. I'm just using the centre of gravity, not the weight, to move it in place. Now when I push that over, I think I'm on the right side. We've got two nice faces on here. They've faced it off on two sides. I think I'll have that as the top, that as the front face. So I'm going to walk it back slightly, and then once I've got some concrete laid down, I'm happy with the position, I'll roll it forward. So it's a bit like making a dry stone wall. You have a plan, but you don't know how every single element is going to go. You know, you tackle it as you come into it, and you just work it out. Get some cement in there, mix it up a bit. So we're in line with the door. Flip it over, get it in position. We've got a dry mix of concrete there. Maybe add a little bit of water after, but judging on the clouds, I don't think I'm going to have to bother. A little bit of levelling off on that side, that's got to come up. I think the position of it from left to right is pretty much centred to the door, and then what we'll do, we'll backfill this with some big stones, some of the sort of rubbly stuff on the trailer, and then the last stone step will go across there. Do some more measurements. I think that could be spot on. And because we've got a bit more depth on this cottage, because it's set back further along the track, gives me space, opportunity to put some more steps up there. Don't need to be a big stone like that. I've certainly got the room to do it in front here. Right, let's get this one levelled up. Now I've been deliberating about the next lintel stone. First glance I was going to set it here, but really once I put some stone across here, it just meant extending that out and then down. So I'm now thinking I may site it along here. Yep. I think that might work better. There's only one way to find out. Now this one's a little bit deeper buried. It's not a problem, we can get that out. Same principle again, we're going to drag it out, so when we get this moved, what I'll have to do this time is pull it out that way, release it, turn the car around, and then from there, that way at an angle. I don't want to take out this raised bed. I want it. These are roughly in position. I can still move them about, turn them over, put them back to front if I like. They're not actually set, so I can move them. Now, the name of the game is finding some stones that will fit in these areas. Across there, in there, maybe some small ones at the front. Now I've got a supply by the greenhouse. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's a candidate, that's huge. Boy, there's quite a few in here, so they've all got to come out. They was just sort of placed there temporary. Of course, the brambles take over. Okay, got a few this side as well. So yeah, plenty to choose from. There we go, I'm gradually getting some stones together. They need jetting off before I put them in place. What I like to do is get the big ones in place, sometimes move them back a little bit, then infill with the smaller ones, so we get the idea. Got a few to find here. Another big one to go on the end there. That's the general overall look of it so far. Right, let's go and get some more stone. Now that's a definite. That one just looks a little bit too large. I don't think the sack barrow could handle that. There's got a few smaller ones in here. On the foot. How the garden gets away from you. This looking nice not that long ago. Now the weather's not been too kind, but I did press on with it. Just piecing the jigsaw together, and pretty happy with the first step and infill. A little bit more work to do on that side of things. Got some big ones in place, but I'm just trying to find some infills in the middle there. So what we're going to do next, lift these ones out. Put some crushed stone in there, bed them in, get them nice and level with that step, and set the sides in. Not going to do too much cement work today because it's tipping it down, so we'll leave that for another day, but I will set them in. Okay, it's just a bit of a challenge trying to place the camera without it getting soaked. Let's go back in the car, I think. There we go. I'll tamp them down level in a moment, but the end ones I'm not going to set until tomorrow. I'm going to do that with concrete so it holds the inner ones nice and tight and secure. Often the most difficult part is finding the centre ones, but they're over there somewhere. I will find them. Pretty pleased with progress today. I mean, there's some big stones there, so they're in place. Yeah, just the next time I come back to it, we're going to level them up, a bit of pointing, tidying up, fit for purpose. Okay, that is it for this video. I'm getting tired. Not a good idea to be moving these about when your energy is low. It's getting wet and we're losing light, so thanks for joining me. See you next time. Bye for now.